A village that was worshipping Lord Indra for generations together for their prosperity eventually stopped worshipping him because of increase in their comforts and self-confidence. Indra felt egotistic about this, wanted to teach them a lesson, so he stopped rain in their village for 12 years to come, which he announced over Akashvani. Villagers felt terrible and started pleading and praying for Indra to give back the rains. Indra was still not convinced, so he kept a rule saying, if you could convince Lord Shiva to play his damru and dance Tandava, you will get rain anytime. These villagers started doing pujas, homas, yagas to please Lord Shiva. But because of an old obligation, Lord Shiva has promised Indra not to play Damru for next 12 years. While the villagers continued year-long pujas, homas, etc., one of the farmers every day silently walked onto his field, plowed the field, weeded the field, and then he has sowed the seeds and did all the rituals that are required to do for the crops to grow if the rain comes. The rest of the villagers made fun of this farmer. Why is he doing these rituals despite knowing that unless Lord Shiva plays Damru, there will be no rain for years together? This guy just went on doing his work, and after some time, major rest of the villagers started following him. Lord Shiva and Parvati got curiouser and curiouser why these guys are doing this. So they came down as a bhikshuk couple, met this farmer and asked, why are you doing this despite knowing there is not going to be any rain? And how could you convert rest of your villagers also follow you, stopping all the pujas and homas they are doing for Lord Shiva? Then the farmer said, rain will come anytime. Just because there is no rain, for 12 years if I stop practicing my farming, when the rain comes, I will not be ready for farming. So let me keep up my skills, then rain will support me one day surely and I will be ready to take the fruits of it. Parvati and Shiva smiled at him, blessed him, and on the way back to Kailasa, Parvati doubted, if you stop dancing Tandava and playing Damru for 12 years, don't you think you would also lose the practice? With that bit of doubt in mind, that evening, Lord Shiva played Damru and danced Tandava, and these villagers got the rains within the third year of Indra's curse, and everybody got their crops grown. The essence of the story is, this guy, instead of sticking to formal rituals, he believed in himself, he tried to be true to himself, and that way he helped the entire village become prosperous again. Having tricolored tattoos on our body and going to the stadium and shouting India, India, India during cricket matches, scolding Pakistan and China for being bad neighbors, forwarding all the WhatsApp messages, videos, texts, etc. about the sacrifices that our army people are making in the border and praising them like a great patriot, scolding the politicians, scolding the government officers, saying they are not working rightly for the growth of the nation, is not true patriotism. India is in 105th position in Global Skill Index. If every one of our youth is true to him or herself and tries to develop the skills, we might improve that rank. We do not have a position among top 20 countries in the happiness index. That is because we waste majority of our time. We don't stick to the required jobs, and then we keep our works pending, and we don't make enough progress in life and take all the stress and tension. If we are true to ourselves and divide time equally for your duties, your family responsibilities, and your own self, your own enlightenment and entertainment equally, then all of us will be very happy. Then country might automatically grow in the happiness index. Every day since this COVID lockdown, parents have been calling me repeatedly, telling their children are not focusing on studies despite large number of online classes going on. Overnight, they are playing video games, online games, and waking up until midnight. They don't have any work and they are spoiling themselves, and parents are afraid after reopen will they be able to at least continue the way they used to study previously. If the future generation of the country is so succumbed to mediocrity, how do you expect the country to grow? So please understand, every youth force of the country, India is the best youth nation as of today. And every young lad of the country should understand, being true to yourself, developing yourself coming out of mediocrity will automatically grow the nation, and that is the true patriotism. Conclusion: if you are patriotic towards yourself, then you are really patriotic towards the nation. Please wake up, come out of mediocrity, and help the nation grow. Thank you very much.